Close.
All right. Thanks for hopping on. Front-end pairing. We were just we were writing and reading some minified JavaScript. But the spirits have left us and we've lost our obfuscated tongue to create those files. So now Marco has another interesting problem we're going to work on to potentially debug tooltips in Windows.
Yeah, I'm just closing everything off. I should be good. Okay. So can I share only a portion of the screen? Yes, I do. Okay. And I want I'm on GTK. Okay.
Okay.
Almost there. We have to go to the issue boards. Okay, so the original thing that came up is that in here, this tooltip goes outside, but we do have a fix for that. So I didn't know that we could do that. So basically, to fix it, let's go to the time tracker. We can specify the boundaries for the tooltip. And if we go window,
What is the boundary if not the window?
good question. Bootstrap view. Okay. I had the same question, and where was it? Tooltip components.
There's placement. Oh, there's boundary down there. Scroll parent.
Yes. The container to the tooltip will be constrained visually. The default should suffice in most cases, but you may need to change this. Yeah, I think that the main issue that we have in here is that in order to hide the main scroll bar, we kind of increased the size of the sidebar so that the full scroll bar is hidden. So maybe that's the reason. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, that sounds like a bug with our sidebar, right?
could be. And now,
Uh-oh.
what did happen to my GDK? Everything's up. Oh, okay. Something went wrong. And it also didn't pick up my change because I did try it yesterday and that worked. So anyway, that wasn't really the thing that I noticed. So that change with setting the boundary to the window works. But even
Okay.
without that, there's this slight you see the little arrow at the bottom of the tooltip? That's not centered.
It sure
And
is.
also tooltip, and the tooltip placement also isn't. And if you stay here, nothing changes. But as soon as you move to the other element, for a little period of time, you see that pops into place correctly. And the same for this one.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. And that only happens on Windows. And I discovered that just before we started this call.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I'm
Let
also curious to see if that's browser dependent.
well, I want to jump into, is that a different from this board's view? Is that a different?
Yes, and there are three different sidebars because if
Yeah.
you raise on the issue board, it's a drawer. On the issue itself is actually a sidebar, and on the merge request, it's another component as well.
Hmm.
I'm trying to log in with Chrome and see if that's the same. Yeah, same behavior.
That's weird. Let me see. On gitlab.com, it's not like that though. Or if I try it on, is it like that on gitlab.com?
I didn't try. We can. So this is good, but I have to go to boards. Let's make sure that I don't disclose anything. Okay. So if I go here, yes, it's the same on gitlab.com.
Okay. I'm noticing on my Mac, we're pretty good.
Yeah, in fact, I did try on Mac and that works. So that's why I'm sure it's a Windows related thing. And I'm checking on Firefox as well now to make sure
Let
it's.
me let me try one more thing with the Mac because I know I can recreate it on the Mac too.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. Something happens when you change the Mac settings, the show scroll bars. You can have it
Uh-huh.
always show the scroll bars or do it only when scrolling. And when they're
Yeah.
always shown, uh that causes some bumpage.
Oh,
So yeah, we can test this out on the Mac if you want to do it that way.
yes, we can. I'm just trying to check on Firefox in the meantime.
And and I'm on Firefox on the Mac
Oh,
testing it
okay.
on .com. So this is an issue on .com.
Oh,
Uh
yeah, yeah, we noted that on .com.
oh
Oh,
right. You were just there on Windows, I guess.
yes, and this is Firefox on Windows, and it works in here.
But look at the scroll bar. Just if you scroll,
Oh, yeah.
see it's doing that. It's a fancy scroll bar. Anything that does the actual like built-in scroll bar is gonna cause it to bump over, it seems like.
Oh, so why is it? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. So now I see the scroll bar, and that's still. Yeah, this is. I don't even know if that's really something on GitLab itself. It might be related to Bootstrap.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I think we'll have to take a look. So this shows up. Does this show up only in this component, or does it the tooltip thing, or does the tooltip thing also show up in the issue when you're actually visiting the issue?
No, it's only on this component.
Okay. Okay. So
So
that might be an indicator that there's somehow we might be doing something weird with this one. So
yeah.
let's jump into the code and see how we're setting up the tooltip.
Yeah. And that's here. So it's basically this one. So I'm just using the tooltip directive to show the window, the tooltip on top. Nothing fast.
This is for the boards sidebar.
It's a shared component for all the 3 sidebars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this way. We might get something if we inspect our I think we might want to test this out on the Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so easy to switch back and forth between the scroll bar situation. You know,
Okay.
I don't know how to do it on Windows. Maybe it's easy to do it on Windows, but
If you tell me how to do the scrollable thingy on Mac, because I never did it, we can have a look on the Mac.
okay, yeah, that's pretty easy. I can also share my screen. We can look at my screen at the moment.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, uh I think I may do that. Let me make sure I'm not.
Let's see here.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just on GitLab right now. GitLab.com. Looking at some real issues. And so this works.
Yeah.
I go to my settings and I go to scroll bars always.
Oh, okay.
Now you see the scroll bar, everything got pushed over. So that's interesting. So when scrolling, and then always, this line doesn't move, but we must have something that like, oh, when you're in a scroll bar, uh, we're now shorter somehow.
Yeah.
And that's causing this issue.
Yeah.
So let's see how we actually make it shorter. Let's see if we can find the CSS rule for that. And maybe if we got rid of that rule and
That
see,
might be the drawer itself.
right. See here. Width. Oh man. GL drawer, the width is like that. Yeah, I wonder if we could test this out in GitLab-ui. Maybe it is just a drawer thing. Also, look at that. The drawer includes
The
the scroll
sidebar. Yeah, the scroll bar
bar. Okay, the body.
does not. But it has 100% width.
Do you think maybe it's Okay, what happens if we get rid of the 100% width? No, it's still there. All right, so this is the time tracker one. I'm really looking for things like negative margin, maybe. You know?
I don't think that's the case. Also, I wonder if I try, because the other buttons on the sidebar don't have a tooltip, but I'm curious to know if I can add one quickly, and I should be able to.
So let me see if I make this bigger. I made it bigger. Are we still, yeah, we're still having a hard time finding things.
And also the strange thing is that as soon as you move over to the other button,
Yeah,
that positions correctly.
that is strange. What's causing that? Ah, why is it so weird? We're gonna see if this is, we're gonna look for existing issues. Bootstrap, view, tooltip. Do they call it a carrot or would they carrot?
I
Sub
think so.
uh off scroll. Oh, wait, they're saying. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna say arrow, maybe.
This is so subtle and I think really an edge case that
I'm nerd sniped. I wanna figure it out. I
I
wanna
need
I wanna figure it out. Let's check out let's check out GitLab-ui. So here we've got drawers here. Let's see if we can recreate it in GitLab-ui. What do you think?
I think that could be doable if we create a drawer with some width.
Yeah, let's try that out. I need to close this out. Or if you wanna if you wanna call it quits on this thing, you could do that. I'm fine.
Do what?
I'm saying if you can't stand to look at tooltips anymore, let me know if you get too
I don't
tired.
know.
Okay.
I spent hours fixing a 1 pixel bug, so yeah.
You know what though? With every person that's gonna view the page, that 1 pixel adds up and becomes like a 100,000 pixel fix.
True, good point.
All right, here we go. Yarn storybook. Poor Nicholas is like, man, these what's the word? Uh neurotic people comparing compiled JavaScripts character by character, and then the tooltip's off by a couple of pixels, and it's like, well, we gotta
I
this
actually never noticed this.
yeah. All right. This is why, product managers are helpful, because if you just let the engineers loose on the problems, they might get wrapped up in these one pixel problems. Um, all right, so here's a cool drawer. That's nice. Let's see if we can add uh like a tooltippy thing to one of the stories. So I'm going to drawer stories. Uh, generate content. What is this? Create sidebar template. Oh, generate drawer. Ah, I see, I see. All right, here's where we'll do it. All right. So we want to add maybe a button and a label to this thing. So we'll go, oh, we have a button here. Oh, does button already do tooltip? What's the
No, you need the directive.
oh, okay, let's do that then. Tooltip directive, probably from directives. Okay, then over where we're doing specify components. Ah, yes. We have GL George, GL Markdown, and we'll put in, oh, but it's not a component. But next to it, we'll do directives, GL tooltip directive thing. Okay, cool. So then this is the big label that we were doing, but maybe do you have maybe the utility classes for doing that same setup where we can put a button all the way over to the side?
Let me check. No, I don't, because that's a div with flexbox and aligning the stuff on the end.
Right. I think we can do that. So I'm thinking this is something like
GL display flex, and then
I think that's it. And then oh my gosh. And then oh yeah, and then
the label and the button on the same line.
right. And I think we could do GL ML auto, and that'll push the button to the end.
Yeah, could be.
So then we're saying VGL tooltip. Do I have to do any dots or something?
VGL tooltip dot top if you want to show it on top.
Okay, let's do that. Just like that.
And yeah, exactly.
Okay. We'll call it test. Maybe we should give it just an icon like the other ones. Yeah, let's give it just an icon like the other ones. How do we do that?
Instead of the content, you use GL icon.
I think you can give it as a property.
Oh, we can?
I think so.
Oh, you can, but that's adding a margin because button icons should also have some text. So if you only want the icon, you do that by setting the content of the button.
We have, I only know this because I just ran into it. We have like an icon only version of the button.
Oh,
I feel like you should be able to make a button without content that has just icon. I think so. But I might be wrong. Let's I'm gonna
because
get
last time I tried, it added
it.
a left, a right margin to the icon, so that's why I avoided.
All right.
Oh, that's working.
So it's kind of working. I'm noticing I probably didn't do something correctly. Oh, yeah, that's kind of working. All right, my tooltip's not doing anything.
Yeah.
VGL tooltip. Uh, do I put this in there? Maybe.
I didn't.
Oh, what's it upset about?
Yeah, I don't think that you're supposed to do that. It should take the title.
The title. Yeah.
GL button, VGL tooltip. That should work. Is it mounting the directive?
Uh, well, it failed when I tried to pass, well, I don't know, maybe it's not. Story options is, oh, but these are just story options. Let me see. Okay, default. Oh, it should. Does it call it directives? Is that what we call it?
Directives, yes, you do. GL tooltip, column GL tooltip directive.
Oh, wait. I think this is probably a name. I wonder.
I imported that like the other.
Oh,
Oh, okay. But
yeah,
that's working.
that's working now. Let's put another button next to it because that's the actual situation.
Yeah.
Can you think of a cool icon? I've got the eye.
You can do timer to get the little clock.
Let's do the little clock.
Yeah. Is it timer? Yeah, timer or plus. Those are the two that I know. That's
So those are working. And let me.
those are working.
Those are working.
Can you try setting a specific width to the drawer? Because the other,
It doesn't have one here.
I don't know.
It does have a default width here.
Yeah. And the content as with 100%, yes. Hmm.
What are the other button settings for those buttons?
Those buttons set the category to tertiary and size small. Then it's only the area label and data test ID.
Let's try that out. Yeah, it's able to figure that out. I wonder if maybe if it's all the way to the end, maybe it has a harder time. Um, it's able to figure out pretty well.
So that must be something to that specific sidebar.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go back to here. Ah! I have a feeling.
Is it the right margin?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe we can try.
Yeah, because the elements in here don't have any margin
that
because
margin.
it's the separator.
Yeah. I wonder if that's it. Just for fun, maybe we can try adding margin. Oh, geez. But then I think on top of it is like,
It's the perfect storm.
I feel like it's got to be something like this. I don't know. All right, let's go back to here and see if we can. Yeah, so this thing somehow goes all the way to the end. Oh, and okay, yeah, it goes all the way to the end. Sorry. So every single one of these children has a margin left. We get rid of these. Oh man.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's worse somehow.
Does the drawer have its overflow X set?
The overflow, I'm pretty sure is gonna be set here. Yeah,
Why
the
is it
overflow
O
one.
there? And the X?
Oh, the X. Hidden maybe? You gonna see?
Yeah. No.
No. We do odd. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, because there's anything overflowing.
Popper, what are you doing to me? So Popper is the thing that I think it uses under the hood to figure this out.
Yeah.
If I can force this to hover, it's not gonna.
No, that's an event, not a CSS.
No. I can break on. Let me unforce it to hover. I can figure that out. Then I can do something where I break on. I think this would be it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because we're setting the attribute of what attribute are we setting? I know. Oh my gosh. I know these are not all undefined. Some sort of BV tooltip is fixing the title.
Istanbul in your else?
Oh, Istanbul. That's gotta be a I think that's a test coverage tool. Istanbul.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
More sense. Let's not give it too much credit here.
But yeah, this is
It does sound like I don't know, sounds maybe a little aggressive. It's like Istanbul, ignore this or else. Like, what's wrong with this?
when so the popover, it's inserting the tooltip at the end of the body, and that has A translated 3D.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is getting all of this. Firefox is not the best dev tools experience, unfortunately. I might need to move over to Chrome. So setting the create template and show.
Yeah, but also that the breakpoint triggered as soon as you went over
Oh
to
wait,
it.
did you see what just happened?
No,
Everything pushed over for a second. Did you see that?
no.
I'm gonna have to keep going, and then we're gonna do this again. Okay. All right. It was weird. All right. Boom. Go, 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 go. Okay. Yeah, we're doing stuff. Lots of stuff is happening. All right, but something's about to happen. So hang on.
I'm keeping my eyes on the page.
Okay. Keep your eyes on the page.
Yeah, I'm
So
not even blinking.
good. Don't do it. Look at
Oh,
that. What? It's
that's
pushing.
it.
Yeah, this has got to be related to it. So what did it just do? What is this? I stepped over this thing. Why is it what happened?
It's showing another sidebar.
Yeah, okay, what do I have as my system settings? I do have it say always show the scroll bar.
Okay, and that makes sense because this would push over the content.
Oh, yeah, but how come we've gotten rid of how come when I have always show the scroll bar, it's not showing it here?
I wonder what's that scroll bar for?
So this is the inner scroll bar, which if I say always show scroll bars, it should always show it.
But that's not in always, that's in auto.
Well, when I say system-wide,
Oh, okay.
always show scroll bars, it means anytime you're scrolling, show me the bar. So that's where you get the double scroll bar from. It's not really any way around it.
Yeah.
We found a way around it, but it's doing something weird to Popper, trying to figure out where it's going to place things because it must be triggering something that's actually showing the bar.
Yeah.
So now I don't know what's changed where it's actually showing the scroll bar.
Yeah, I wonder that scroll bar that's coming from the inner content. But that
Yes.
has
Wait,
that has overflow Y auto or always?
yeah. CSS hide scroll bar, but allow scroll.
Yeah, there's no real way around that.
That's
Or
my question is are we doing something like this? You know?
yeah, exactly. That's what I thought because you basically have two components. The inner one is bigger, so the scroll bar is not shown.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go to
Oh, so maybe we are using that technique, but the inner content is getting resized and it doesn't have that width increase.
yeah, box sizing, content box. Oh, padding or yeah. Let's see. I go here to the child. Should be here. Do we have? No, that's not it. If I do these children. Right now, the width is 350 for this thing, including the scroll bar.
Yeah.
I keep going, it then hides it again.
Okay.
Somehow it knows we can get rid of it. I want to stop it now. I want to see my big question.
It was
Oh, wait.
350.
Oh, wait. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Did you get it?
I think I got it. We're gonna do it one more time. It's not this scroll. This is the dude. This is crazy.
It's the board?
It's the out, no, it's the whole page. The tooltip gets added to the bottom.
Yeah.
Whole page. So it must be getting added, causing an overflow of the whole page really quickly, positioning it based on the overflow. It's no longer the bottom, but we save the position. Yeah, that's weird. So one is like, okay, we shouldn't ever, we should like display none tooltips when they get added to the bottom. That's a thing. Like that's what's causing it. Let's all right, it's doing this thing again. So yeah, this is gonna show up a lot actually. Okay, it added it to the bottom, and that's what's caused, yeah, it's somehow like down here. And if I go down to the tooltip, I guess, and I actually delete this thing. I know what do you what's a I don't know what I can add to like just say, no, don't do that. Ignore this.
Display none.
Or position
Fixed.
fixed.
Oh.
And I think that'll fix it. Except not. I'd have to actually insert a stat, a rule. Let's do that one more time. All right, boom. I have to actually, where did we go?
The scroll bar is shown, but we don't have the tooltip yet.
Yeah, but it's on the oh, I don't think it liked it because I deleted it.
Oh.
It should be here somewhere though.
Yeah, maybe below the page.
Yeah. And so then it's gonna add it to the document, and then it seems like it's trying to find the position. And then it moves, that gets rid of the outer scroll bars, and its position now is off. So it's off by a scroll bar's width, is what we're observing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think one fix would be, what's a class we can add so that don't adjust the scroll with your presence when we add you to the document before positioning you. I think that's probably our best bet. I'm gonna try one more time. Boom. All right, and are we showing up here at all? Yeah, I must have done something to put it in a weird state. I'd like to see if I can just reload this. Try it again. But I think this is going to show up a lot. And yeah, Mac, it's easy to ignore it on Mac because the scroll bars are by default not going to adjust the width of things. But everything else, it's going to show up a lot, I think. So, boom. Where's What are we doing? Why is it?
Where is it?
Yeah, what are we doing? What makes you want to scroll right now?
If you hover the new scroll bar that came up, well, that's the container for that.
Trying to see what's going down to this. I don't know. I'm not seeing it quite show up quite yet though, but I am seeing the. It's not clear to me why there's an outer scroll bar here now.
The other one is the main one for the page.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we're at time. I'm gonna have to. It's a good thing we recorded this, especially at the very end where we actually found something. Uh, I'll create an issue, and I'll ping you on it, and we'll drop our investigation in it, and maybe we'll pick it up another time, or maybe someone else would be able
Yeah.
to pick it up. Yeah,
Hopefully
interesting.
we can get this fixed.
Yeah, it's not just a Windows thing, and I think it's going to be pretty prevalent.
Prevalent if you enable the scroll bars.
Yes,
If you
and
notice
with that said, I think that's going to show up mostly in boards where we intentionally try to not have a scroll bar because all the other pages is probably not going to show up because they're always content is always going to blow past the page. It's really interesting. Cool. Wow. I didn't think we'd actually find anything.
Me neither.
All right. Well, thanks so much. Thanks, Marco. Thanks, Nicholas, for hopping on. I'll catch you all later. Bye.
Bye bye.